Hello, I'm Czardus. Grab some coffee, sit back, and chill as we build in City Bus Manager. So this one is hitting consoles now, and so I thought it was time for us to give it a peek too. I know that some other people have covered it, but we're gonna take a look and see what we can do, and maybe give you some tips if you're playing for the first time of how you can get started. We'll go ahead and we're going to do free play because there are scenarios you could do, and you can see I haven't done them on this save through, but we're going to do free play because one of the coolest parts of this game is that you can build in any city. So we're going to call this, I don't know, how about Czardus Transit Authority? The CTA for short, and if you are from Chicago, you know that that is a little play on the Chicago Transit Authority. But anyway, we're going to do this. We're going to do city as background, and we'll go ahead with normal as our game mode. Okay, we've loaded in, and you can see this is the map of Chicago. It is limited because we have to unlock or research to get more of that, but this is a huge area. And the first thing we need to do is pick a depot for our buses. And of course, we want to have a little bit of space, but I want to be close to the city so that the buses are pretty close to where we want to go. We'll just put that like right here. That'll work. Yes. Place the depot there. So then it opens up and we get this little tutorial of the things that we need to do. First of all, we've got our building here. You can rotate around with your middle mouse button or Q and E. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to add a few things. So we'll go to build and we need service center. So we're going to get a desk and we'll rotate that with R. And let's see which way does it go. It's a little bit hard to tell, but we're going to put it this way. And we'll actually put it like here, I think. And then we need to get a couple chairs in there. We're going to do really basic chairs. There, we've got a little entry area, and then we're going to build a corridor. And I think we'll go ahead and put the office over this way. So we'll bring the corridor this way. It has to be 5 by 3. That is the size we want. We got a door here. And then we need to build an office that can go over here. It needs to be 5 by 3. We'll put that there, and that'll be a fine office. And then we'll get a standing desk in there because that's what it wants. And we'll rotate it and put it like that. And then maybe we'll get a window here just for a little bit of light for the people who work there. And we need an off. Oh, I didn't make it big enough. It's 6 by 4 that we need to be. Shoot. There we go. That should make it big enough. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. How about that? There we go. Nice big office. And then we need a break room. We'll put the break room right over here. Get a door in there. And then we need a chair. Just go ahead and give them a pretty big chair, actually. Well, here, we'll do this. 3 little chairs there. And then it wants a kitchen. We'll get a kitchen over here. Needs to be 4 by 4. We'll do it like that. Get a door in there, and then it wants a refrigerator and a vending machine. And then we need a bathroom. That'll go back here. Get the door there, and then we need a toilet, of course. Put that there, and a sink. That was not quite where I wanted to put the sink, but that's fine. And then we need to buy some buses. So we're going to come in here, and we're first of all going to need to build a little bit of a road. So we'll go to street, and we want to build street. We'll do that, and then we need 2 bus spots, or bus parking spots. So we'll do small ones for now, especially because they don't quite fit where I want them. Yeah, the street is not in a good spot. We're gonna have to go a little bit further. go like that, and then we can get one in there. Let's just do 2 spots there, and then we can buy 2 buses. We'll buy these small sprinters. They're mini buses. Yeah. Which required parking space is small. That will work. Go ahead and buy that. I want it to be blue because I like blue. That's not quite blue I want. There we go. Secondary color. How about a light bluish? No, we'll do like a gray. That looks pretty cool. Apply. There we go. And now we have 2 buses. Very good. They're going to be coming, and we need to hire staff. First of all, we need to place SIPS lockers in the corridor or in a hall. So we'll come in here and go to corridor. We'll put some lockers in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 SIPs. And then we'll go to staff, and we need 2 bus drivers. Let's see here. We'll go with just the people at the top. Oh, skill is really low for a lot of these. But they're very friendly, so we'll go ahead and hire them. 1 and 2. Then we need a mechanic. That I don't care as much about friendliness. I want to care more about skill. And we need a researcher. Again, probably care more about skill there. But we'll go with friendliness. And then a cleaner and a service employee. That we probably need there. Okay. Then we'll need more lockers to be able to hire more. Gas station must be connected to the street. If you only want to use e-buses, we build a charger. But I think we'll go ahead and get a gas station. Yeah, that will fit right here. And a bus wash. I wish we could get it here, but it won't let me build the street this way. Yeah, we'll have to go this way. And then we can get a bus wash here. Although if we bring the street here... Uh-oh, now we lost a parking spot. Can we get the bus wash there? No, it doesn't fit the way I wanted to do it. Okay, we're going to come back and we're going to demolish all of that. Yes, I want to demolish that. And we're going to move this over. See, it's like clicking and not quite where I want it. But that's fine. We'll bring the street here, and then we can get the bus wash there. There we go. Okay, and then it needs a lifting platform for repairing and maintaining the buses. Bring the street a little bit further. Get the lifting platform there. Yeah, that should work. And then it needs a warehouse. Come on, I just want to build the house, the stuff. Okay, but the warehouse needs to be 4x4. Let's put it back here, I guess. And then we need a door. Do doors like that, and a package shelf in the warehouse. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's get windows in the break room. And a door back here, too. And then we can't get a path. But that'll be okay. Okay, first bus route. We are going to open map and plan our first bus route. So we need to connect some stuff. Start with a central bus route with 10 to 15 bus stops. Okay, bus route. New route. Public service line. We can get certain things connected, and then the revenue from ticket sales will go entirely to the client, but we get a lump sum payment per completed tour. No. We are going to do our own bus route for now. And then we'll do another one that connects other stuff. But what I want to do is I want to connect houses, which are over here, and we're gonna go along this road. We'll stop over here, and then we're gonna overlap a tiny bit at each spot, but we're coming along here. And then we can come down here. How many do we have now? I don't know. Generally, we're going pretty close to all of these stuff, like 3 or 4 minutes apart. Interesting, it turns there. You know why? Because we're on the wrong side of the street. I want to come up. We're on the right side there. We've been on the right side this whole time. Or did I, like, screw this all up? I did. This is the one we want to take out. Okay, I'm going to redo this. Hang on. Okay, so we're coming along this way, and then we're going up that way and coming back. And there's 3,000 buildings connected to the bus route and 938 points of interest. So I think that is going to be pretty good. We're going to hit... Okay, yep. Yes. Add a return trip. Oh, interesting. It, like, filled out a whole bunch of other stuff. But we're going to do first ride 5 a.m. No, we'll go a little bit earlier. Although, no, you can see how much people want to do this. We're going to keep going a little bit later, though. 10 p.m. Driving interval. Buses needed. We need 4. We don't have 4. We only have 2 buses. Okay. If we have this at every hour, that's the best we can do. Okay. Confirm. Yep, go to depot and activate the bus route. So both of them are going right on that route. And then, let's see, are we going to see our buses go? We can hit play, assign shift, okay. There you go. And we're going to sell some tickets and go from there. Come on, guys. I have a feeling we're going to need more lockers. So we're going to build more quarter here. And then get another door out here, and this is going to be just a little locker area. Yep, there we go. We can get 9 more staff members. At home, resting, and at home. Bus drivers. You're both at home? Why are you both at home? What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. Why aren't you running my bus route? Here, okay. Hire another one. Now we have 3. Maybe if we get one more. What was that bus route? Where do I find that again? Here, bus routes. We're gonna go here, bus routes. Number 1. Show timetable. From 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. That is, what, 17 hours? I think, yeah, we need another staff member. We're gonna hire one more bus driver. Hire employees. Bus driver. This one. Okay, now inbox bus drivers. I want you on a route. Going to a locker, walking around. Work schedule. Here we go. Nope, that's not that. The buses are just sitting here. Okay, well, one of them is out, so that is good. We're going to be getting that a little bit. Assign shift. Ah, here we go. You're on that shift. Every once in a while, it's coming up over here. Not quite sure how to do it outside of stuff, but we're getting there. We have 2 buses out on the route. Let's see if we can see them. Here's one, driving all weird. It has 24 people on it. Pretty full. That's really good to see. We could get more buses, I think, and then increase our service. I'm gonna see how much money we make from this, though. So today does not show our revenue. Are we not charging? Tickets. Short distance. Yeah, I mean, we're charging. Oh, maybe it doesn't show it until after 24 hours. Okay, well, we are making money. We have gotten some stuff. We have subsidies. We receive those. That's great. That's really covering a lot of our income. But let's go buy another bus. Let's see. Yep, back to here. We need more parking for buses, though. Okay, so we're going to get. And actually, I wonder how much is a bigger bus going to cost? Buy new bus. It wouldn't fit all that many more people. 55 on a big one. I think we'll just get more sprinters. So we're gonna do more small parking spots. Build the street farther in here, and then we can get, let's see. Bring this in like that. Then we can get 3 in that way. I wish we could go just a little bit further here. But it does not give me that option. Okay. But we have space for 3 more buses. We're gonna buy 3 more of these. And I wish that it had saved my color. But I see now that I needed to press the save button. We have that, and then like a grayish color, I think. Save. Bus. Save locally. Okay, that's fine. Oh, look, you can put decals on there too. Wow. Oh, lots of work though. Okay, and then sure. Time jump. At the moment, time. No, okay. Because the bus is coming. And then we're gonna need more staff too. Let's hire more bus drivers. Care more about the friendly drivers. How many bus drivers do we have now? 7 and 5 buses. Okay, that should be fine. Now, time jump, and then we're back on the next day. We want to assign people to that and that. Very good, and it should, I guess it automatically goes on the route. Although, no, we want to come back to the bus route. And we're going to edit the route. That's not what I want to edit. Yes, discard all of that. I want to put more buses on there. Yeah. Bus routes. Edit timetable. We have 5 buses. So we can do this a little bit more frequently. I only want 4 buses on there. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay, so 4 buses are on that now. And then I want a new bus route. We're going to do... we'll do the Shed Aquarium. So we're connecting that and that, yeah, okay. 2,100 buildings connected and a train station. So first of all, we need to connect to the shed, which I was just there actually, very recently. Okay, and then we need to get 2,100, and we need to connect to a train station. We can't actually connect to that. Can we get like here? Hopefully that counts. And then we'll come over here. Let's see, where do we have a train station? We want to be relatively quick. Well, let's take that back out, and let's come down here, and then we're going to connect like this. We've got a train station over here. And that's half the buses that we need. Or half the building. Well, not quite half the buildings. come down here and hopefully connect to our other bus pretty quick. Get one more here. That should do it. Yes. A return trip. Final stop is not near. Okay, here. Final stop. There we go. Okay, now we need one bus. We should have that. And that should be fine. Activate the bus route. And that will give us our tour here. Okay, very good. Now, let's see money roll in. Okay, so we just had an event happen where there is a rail issue and they need 172 passengers per hour during rush hour. I don't think we're going to have enough for that. We have our 2 routes and we're not going to have enough. We're going to say no. But we are making money. Look at this. We've made over 2,500 euros, which, I mean, we'll pretend they're dollars. $2,500 in a single day, our second day. And I feel pretty good about that. We're making a lot of passengers. We're in good shape. Ratings are not great. They're not happy. Well, they can't really afford the tickets, which I don't think they're too bad. They're satisfied. Oh, here we need to assign a shift. Go ahead and get on that. At some point, I think the research will do stuff. Yep, here we are. Chicago is happy to give us a subsidy, which is really good. And then we can come in, and I think we'll go ahead and we'll do Sky Connect. We'll get plenty. Oh, you must unlock. We have to research that first. Fine. Let's come up here. Yeah, we can't research that. Okay. We need more money to research. So we're going to wait on all of that. Replacement parts, we don't need any yet. Get another thing assigned here. What is this? Oh, it was already assigned. Okay. So yeah, I feel pretty good. We're making good progress, and you can see that this game has a lot of potential for a lot of fun. You can do lots of different cities, and eventually I guess we can get more depots and research more map. Expand company premises. Yeah, and then expand area of operation too. So yeah, you can do all of that. But right now, I mean, we've got plenty of space in the city to work with. You can go way down there, get more bus routes going. For now, we're pretty good. So that's where we're going to leave it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to click on the video on the screen. It'll be another great video that I am sure you will enjoy. And I will catch you next time. Take care.